Good morning, Swift Run Church, and happy Mother's Day to all of our wonderful moms out there. We are so glad that you came to worship with us today. We celebrate you, we honor you, and we are just so grateful for your love and how you demonstrate your love to your family and how you live out your faith, and we get to see that as part of our church community. I want to read a few verses for moms today from Proverbs chapter 31, the wise words of King Solomon, starting in verse 25. Solomon wrote these words thousands of years ago, but they still apply today. He's talking about women or wives of noble character and how these women will live out their faith in a world around them. Listen to what Solomon says, chapter 31, verse 25. He says, "This woman is clothed with strength and dignity, and she can laugh at the days to come. She speaks with wisdom, and her faithful instruction is on her tongue. She watches over the affairs of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children arise and call her blessed, and her husband also, and he praises her. Many women do noble things, but you surpass them all. Charm is deceptive, and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Honor her for all that her hands have done, and let her works bring her praise at the city gates." Moms, ladies, we honor you today for all that your hands have done, and we bring you praise, and we praise our Lord because of you. We hope that you have a moment and some time today with your families to celebrate and just to dwell together in the Lord's love. And I know it's been a rainy weekend, but hopefully you can do something a little bit enjoyable and just to bask in the Lord's love with one another. Secondly, I want to share with you this morning that Krista and I were away for 7 days. We were on an Ends of the Earth cycling tour, riding our bikes on the C&O Canal and the Great Allegheny Passage, a 5-day ride, and we rode 265 miles for the youth of Latin America. I just want to thank you for supporting us and cheering us on as we rode for over 300 million youth who live in Latin America. We told their story, we prayed for them, and we raised support for a ministry called Inca Link. I hope that I have an opportunity in the near future to tell you more about Inca Link. It's an amazing ministry. But I just want to thank you. We support Ends of the Earth Cycling, and being part of that ministry and seeing how they impact global youth is such a blessing. And church, I just want you to know how special that is that we get to be part of that. So thank you so much. Thirdly, and why I'm bringing this message to you today, is because on that cycling tour, as we returned home Thursday evening, one of our teammates reported to us that upon his return home, he tested positive for COVID. And on Friday evening, Krista and I also tested positive for COVID. I was able to go more than 2 years avoiding this terrible virus and contracting it, but I couldn't go any longer. So here we are, we're quarantining at home. This is Saturday evening that I'm recording this. Krista's not feeling the best. She's actually has some pretty severe symptoms. My symptoms are mild, especially compared to hers. But please keep us in prayer. We hope this is a short-term illness for us and that we can soon get back on track to normal living. So, but hopefully you can appreciate and understand that we can't be with you this morning due to our need to quarantine. But you're going to have a great morning. Aaron's going to lead you in worship. Pastor David's going to come and share a message that's going to touch your heart, I'm sure. And we're going to be praying for you that you just dwell in the Lord's presence this morning. But church, we miss you. I was so much wanting to be with you this morning and tell you about our bike ride from last weekend and also celebrate our moms together. But we'll have to wait for that another time. God bless you. We love you. We miss you. Have a wonderful morning together.